I'm not.
You know,
Wait.
is that good now?
Yep. All right, guys, we are streaming. It's our first episode. Welcome to House Divided, a sibling rivalry. So, we are here to talk about sports, all sports, and what's in season right now. We've got college football, MLB, NFL, talk about the races to the playoffs, as well as some Super Bowl hopes, maybe some football follies.
Also, we have NHL that's spring train or preseason camp starts today.
Okay, okay, we could talk about some hopeful prospects there. Maybe my Penguins will have a good year. Maybe. Question mark.
I just want to go back to the playoffs for the
Yeah,
Rangers. We just announced a new captain. Maybe it will help.
maybe. Remind everybody who won last Stanley Cup again.
Florida Panthers.
Exactly. Exactly.
Let's not.
Back to back champions.
But yeah, if you look at the last 5 teams that won the Stanley Cup,
They were all Florida
they're all
teams.
Florida teams.
Exactly.
Well, what is this? When did Florida become a hockey state?
Um, in the last 5 years, that's exactly when. We don't even get snow. I mean, maybe in the Panhandle, but
We
not
we got
even
snow last year, but before that,
here. And yeah,
I don't
and
think we got
just
snow here. I
north
think
of
it,
Jacksonville, we got snow,
well, it snowed out in Panhandle.
but we got
Was it?
sleet, not really
I don't think it
snow.
really.
Yeah, it was
It
just
wasn't cold. It got cold, but like it wasn't like
yeah, it wasn't snow. It was sleet.
you know.
And James comes in and brings it to me. I'm like, hey, look, it's snow. I'm
It
like,
it
yeah,
was
sure, buddy. Okay.
it melted when it hit the ground.
He wanted to keep it and he put it in the freezer. I'm like, okay.
Take your
So
child to see snow.
I have. He just doesn't remember. He was like a baby. We were up in Tennessee. We went to Gatlinburg.
He was alive then
Yes.
when we went.
And if anybody wants to know what all that huffing and puffing is, it's my dog Zoe. She's just wanting the loves of attention and having her butt scratched. So let's get this show on the road and start off with what we want to talk about. So college football, top AP poll. Um, Florida State moved up to 7. Who else? I've got the whole list right here.
Vanderbilt's ranked
I know. Oh my god.
along with Georgia Tech.
Now I think Vandy is more of a surprise than Georgia Tech because I think I've seen Georgia Tech ranked a few times in like the
Yeah,
last 20 years, but
I think
Vandy, it's
this
like
is the first time. If I read correctly, this is the first time they've got the top 20 since 2008.
nice.
Which I might have read that wrong, but I'm like
Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds.
oh, like Vanderbilt, they've never been a football school.
No, whenever I look at Vanderbilt, I think of them highly academical.
Well, they're
I
high, yeah.
tripped over that word. Highly academic-able, and I'm making that one a word. Yes, I know it's not a word, but whatever. Um, and I think of them as a basketball team.
I don't even think I well. They're
I mean,
more they're more baseball.
the last 10 years they
And the,
haven't done well with basketball, but whenever I thought of Vanderbilt in their heydays for basketball, that's what I thought of.
I even though in the last 20 years I've thought of Vanderbilt as being a baseball school.
Yeah. Um, Notre Dame dropped 16.
18. Well, no 16. Well, they lost 2 games.
I mean, yeah, but and then they
They're
lost.
0-2.
That's agreeable. That's like I said.
I'm surprised they're still in the top 25.
I told you this.
Yeah, I know. You told me
A
a
week.
while ago that you thought they were overrated.
They are. They were overrated. They are overrated.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to argue that. I mean, they've lost their quarterback from last year. I think they had Jeremiah Love back, but other than that, I didn't know how cool they had back. So
I can only imagine the fans are already asking for firing of the coach, as which is the trend. You lose,
I don't think they're firing.
and they don't need to fire him. He just needs to
I
get
don't think
his
they're.
team together.
I don't think. Well, this last year they lost to Northern Illinois,
But
and
they
then they
made
made the
it
championship game.
exactly. They
So I
made it
mean,
to.
I don't think they're asking for firing. Maybe like they do
They might
horrible
need
shit and
to.
start bad next year. They might, but I don't. They'll be fine.
They're just in that funk where you lose a lot of good players, and
Yeah, it happens to. Well, I don't want to say it happens to everybody, but
I mean, yeah, because look at Ohio State. They lost quite a few players, but they're still holding strong at number one.
yeah,
Um, who else? USC is ranked now too.
yeah, I saw that. I mean, I wasn't. I don't know enough about Lincoln Riley and USC to like
Neither do I.
make it a
I
comment.
know that the last time I heard anything good out of USC when it came to the football was like in the early 2000s.
Yeah. Well, they had Caleb Williams a couple years ago, a couple like 2 years ago. But I mean, even then, when he was at USC, he was like the only good player. Really.
You know that they gave Randy Moss back his Heisman?
I mean, Reggie Bush.
Or I did say Randy Moss. Reggie Bush, yes, Reggie Bush.
Yes. That was what last year they did that. I mean,
Moss was with Miami, wasn't he?
no,
Who was he with?
it was with Marshall.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
He
I had the M
originally
right.
he originally went. Some I think he was gonna go to Florida State,
Yeah, he was, and
and then
then
he went
they.
gonna go somewhere else, or he went going to go somewhere else, and then was going couldn't go there, so he was gonna go to Florida State, couldn't go there, and then he went to Marshall
Yeah,
or something like that. I don't know how that worked happened, but he ended up being going to Marshall. Had a really good career at Marshall, and then obviously went to the NFL.
but speaking of
Probably
Miami,
won.
they definitely are showing up. I really think, personally, ugh, if anybody knows me and Daniel, we do not like rain. We would pour gasoline
I
on a
mean,
burning house for them instead of water.
my hatred of Georgia was more. I hate Miami,
But
but
I'm a Florida State fan,
yeah,
so
you deal more in Miami than I do because I'm younger.
dude, I would love for them to like bring back the Florida State Cup. Like this year, this is the last year until God knows how long.
I don't
But I
know.
loved when Florida and Miami played regularly. That because it was
Got a trivia question for you.
it was the three teams and such a hateful rivalry. It brought fun to the game.
I got a trivia question for you.
Shoot,
Florida and Miami used to play for a trophy. What was the name of that trophy?
dude, and it doesn't even make
It
sense.
doesn't make sense at all, but
The
I'm like,
Seminole Trophy.
the
It doesn't.
Seminole War Canoe Trophy. You want to know how I found that out?
How?
On NCAA football back in like 2007, 2006.
When were they playing for that trophy? In the 70s,
Probably
right?
70s or 80s, yeah.
So after the
Back in the
Seminoles were
70s.
even confirmed to be a football team,
No, yeah, I don't know why they called it that.
wow, that
It made no sense.
it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm glad they changed it to the Florida State Cup because then they started playing Florida
Well,
State.
Florida State Cup's not even a real thing. The Seminole War Canoes, they're an actual trophy.
That well, the Florida State Cup is a Gatorhead.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it's an actual trophy. I think it's just a title.
Like no, they at the
That's
end.
just the thing Florida State holds up when they beat Florida.
You guys hold it too.
I don't think so. At least I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you guys hold it.
Look, last thing
Look it up. Look it up real quick. We're gonna have Daniel look this up. What is the
I
Florida
might be
State
wrong, but
Trophy Cup, and then what do they hold up, and do the Gators hold it? Um, yeah,
Florida Cup. The Air Command of Iowa between Florida, Florida State, Miami. along with the Commander Chief. I didn't know that was the thing. I knew the Mission Act trophy was.
Yeah. Um. So while you look for that,
Breaking trophy design. Baldwin Harvard created the trophy, designed a unique piece of art representing traditional power.
he is mumbling and mumbling.
Well, I'm kind of just reading.
I know.
I'm not really reading. Reading quickly. What do they call it? Skimming.
Yeah.
Base created. The base crafted from solid cherry with outline of the state of Florida. The football, the top gold-plated solid. Whatever that word is. The football is mounted in three curved swirling pillars made.
Why don't you just show me a picture?
Yeah, it's not a.
Then what's the gator head?
It's just.
I swear the Gators hold a gator head whenever you guys play Florida State too.
No.
I swear. Up and down.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, see, it's just a gator head when Florida State beats Florida.
Now, now do that with Florida.
What do you want me to look up? Like, how do you want me to look at it?
Okay.
If I look at Florida Gator head, it's just going to show me the logo of Florida.
Okay, I will stand corrected if I have to be corrected, but in my heart, I know, I swear.
See?
Okay.
Like, I don't know how. If I just look at Florida Gator head, it's just going to show me.
What's that Mandela effect? You swore you saw something and it was like that in the
Oh,
past?
yeah, the Mandela effect.
Yeah, I swear, I saw that. Anyway, so Georgia and Tennessee.
Dude, that kicker. Ooh. I bet you Tennessee fans are calling him.
Dude, oh my god, that whole locker room, he needs his own space for a little bit.
I thought it was funny because he missed that kick to win it. So they go to overtime, and basically in overtime he kicks the exact same kick and makes it. College football kickers, man, they can't make kicks when it comes to it.
No, like under pressure at least. That's why that ice.
No, I don't know why it's been that forever. Probably they just can't make kicks when it comes to it.
Got to go to find them soccer ball players like Florida State did.
Australian Football League, man.
That too. Dude, we had I think we had an Australian football league player, and but we had I know Aguayo. He was a soccer player.
Before this year, Florida punter the last 4 years was from Australia.
Nice.
I don't think he played Australia. I think he was just from Australia.
Yeah, he probably played league in Australia, and they're like, "You have a leg. Let's take you in."
Shoot, one of Florida's centers on the basketball team was drafted to play Australian League's football.
Speaking of basketball, how's that? What 7-footer?
7'9".
Yeah, 7.
You know, he tried out. They wanted him to try to play football.
Dude,
want to know what you want to know what they tried to have him do?
What were they gonna have him do? There's no muscle on that child.
They wanted him to. Go on special teams, block the field goals.
Jump,
boy! You ain't gonna jump that high. Just jump.
You ain't even gotta jump. He just catches the ball.
Just do this. Just do this. All we gotta do.
Just do
I don't
this.
think it panned out.
Put your hands up. Just do that.
Hey, whatever. You know, if it works, it works. You know, but I don't think
there's no muscle on that child. He would die.
That'd be like putting your son in football pads.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Too fragile. There's no meat to protect.
It'd be like that. It would probably look like that kid from the Little Giants, with the one with the glasses.
I can't stand this.
What'd you say about my mama?
What you say about my mama? And he comes in with his football helmet. I can't stand this thing.
I can't stand this thing. I just find that funny.
So Georgia Tech fans rushed their field after beating Clemson. They were ranked 6th. Clemson was, weren't they?
No, they were like 12.
No, they're 6 now. No, they're not. They're
No, I'm not even the top But
Oh yeah, they got kicked out of the
they
top
were well,
25.
they did they lost 2 games. They lost to LSU and then they lost to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
They're 1-2. They're like Florida.
Um. So how's the injury report looking for this year?
I know Florida. Their one of their big players came back but got re-injured, and I don't know how long. But Caleb Banks, he re-injured his foot.
I think Florida State's got a couple maybe sprains or something at most. But the one that everybody's been keeping an eye on with Florida State is Ethan Pritchard, with him getting shot in the head.
I was like,
I haven't checked in the last 2 days. Um,
I started. I heard they caught the guys
he,
that actually got
yes,
shot.
they caught all four guys. It was four guys, not three. It was
Oh, was it
four.
4?
It was four.
I knew it was. That's my
And
heart.
everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody's theorizing it was a mistaken identity of the car, and from what I understand, but I don't think the full details have been released into the investigation just yet. And if it has, I haven't looked it up. Like I said, I haven't checked in the last 2 days. Um, he's in stable condition. I think they're keeping him under wraps under a
What was he
coma.
shot? Like, where was he shot?
In the head.
Oh, in the head. Oh,
In the
how did he?
head.
Where in
He was shot in the head. Yeah.
the head? Ew,
Um,
that's got.
and his aunt and cousin were with him,
Oh boy.
like his baby cousin. Like
Did they?
she's like only 8 years old or something.
Were they shot? Like, or was
No,
it
they
just
were
them?
fine. They were fine.
Jeez. Just to
But
witness that's probably horrible.
as a child, absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, I think they're keeping him under a medically induced coma just so his brain heals and in case they have to do any more surgeries and stuff. But from what I understand, he's in stable condition now. I know FSU's been doing a lot of tributes for him, and Mike Norvell keeps visiting the hospital every chance he gets.
That's good. Good for him.
His dad was at the game last week
I heard that.
to get a break from the hospital and represent Ethan. He got to break the rock.
Good for him.
Yeah, and they gave him the ball. Um, Louisville's linebacker, uh, he is due for surgery. Apparently,
Like what? Dude.
I forgot what I didn't write it down. I don't know,
I know
but he's out.
LSU's QB
Newsomeyer.
Nussmeyer,
Yeah,
Garrett
Nussmeyer.
Nussmeyer.
Yeah, he's got a torso injury. What's going on with that?
The last time I heard, he should be played this week. They kind of he'll be fine.
What, he tweak his muscles or something?
I assume. I think he played the whole game. I don't know. I think it was just a lagging injury from the spring or
Yeah.
fall camp, and it's just he'll be fine.
Um. So I think that's pretty much all we got for college football, unless you got something to add.
Oh, one of Florida's assistants has been suspended
Oh yeah,
for 3 games.
you were gonna show me the video, and I told you to hold up. Let me see that video.
All right, so it's slow motion. He slapped. So the reason this guy, our coach, is being suspended is because
He slapped the other.
he,
He slapped the
sla-
LSU
he
player.
slapped an LSU player in the face before the game in
So
this preseason scuffle.
and that's what started all the whole scuffle.
Yeah, it's a rivalry game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you
But
know how many times Florida State and Florida get into it when they have to have the cops on the field to separate them?
I mean, yeah. I mean, but yeah, you don't slap a player as a
No.
coach. I mean, they came out with a statement saying he came out with a statement.
And he apologized. I saw that, but still, like, you
I,
got to respect your team. You got to represent your team. You're a coach.
yeah,
You are a leader, and these boys follow you, and therefore, you are held to the highest of standards. So, we can't be going back to 2008 Florida.
he was probably our best assistant in the last 4 years.
They'll be fine.
He's our running backs coach.
I mean, how much worse can Florida get?
Look, we threw 5 interceptions.
Five.
And only lost by 10. So what does that tell you? Either our defense is good, which is debatable,
or
LSU's offense wasn't all that great in a bag of chips.
I'm going to go with the second one because LSU had so many chances to slaughter you guys out of the hole, and you guys still had it up, but still.
We had our chances in that game.
And you did. You really did.
We had a touchdown called back for holding. We had
at least
5 interceptions.
Listen, at least you guys didn't throw a shoe. But last time you spit on them.
Yeah, we against South Florida, our players. Oh well.
It's all right. South Florida got theirs with Miami. Blech. Hate Miami. Blech. Can't stand Miami.
We play Miami this week. And
good luck. You guys are going to be digging your own graves.
If we win, good for us. If we lose, he's gone.
You know, Florida and Alabama are I think one of the very few stadiums where the crowd does not storm the field.
Well, one, we are in the SEC. We can get fined for that.
Well, yeah, that's any conference.
I think
that's any conference.
Well, I don't know, not every conference, but
Florida State got fined. I think 50,000.
Yeah, they just started. ACC just started that this year.
Yeah,
it's because I think whoever beat Duke last year in the basketball game stormed the court, and a Duke player.
There were some serious damages.
A Duke player got injured. Or that was 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, I remember 1996. We stormed the field after beating Florida, and we took down the field goal post.
Yeah, I mean, even with games, they still storm the field.
Yeah,
it's Georgia Tech, they stormed the field.
I know,
and they tore the goalpost down.
What I'm saying is, I think Alabama and Florida are the very few of the teams that zero tolerance for storming the field.
Well, yeah, because not only can you get arrested, you can get kicked out of school.
Yeah.
But it's just.
Well, Florida.
Yeah, I think it's the standard.
Florida will bring in FHP, not local police. They bring in FHP.
Yeah, they bring 50 million FHP officers down.
I know. It's one after the other.
And it's not even
they stand next to each other.
It's at 7 minutes before the game's over.
Yeah, and you start seeing, here come the police.
Hello.
It wasn't me.
But I mean, I think it's just a standard that, hey, you don't rush the field at Florida or Alabama. I mean, I don't know. It's always been like that ever since the dawn of time.
Yeah. Because those are the only two teams I can think of that they don't let people rush the field, unless you think of another one. Actually, I don't think well, no, that's a lie. Never mind. You start thinking about one, and then you answer the question in your head, and
Georgia, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking Georgia, maybe.
Because they got the hedges.
Well, Auburn had hedges, and they still stormed the field after they beat Alabama after the kick six.
Yeah, but Georgia, Georgia has the hedges between the hedges. They're known for the hedges.
Yeah, so storming the field at Georgia is probably impossible. So yeah, that might be another team. Well, that's all we got for college football. Why don't we move on to some Super Bowl?
Jackson. Jackson will win the Super Bowl.
Jags are going to win the Super Bowl? Jags?
Probably not, in my dreams.
Dude, last time they were in the playoffs is when we went to the game, and they beat the Chargers in the second half.
Yeah, they came back. I think they scored 28 unanswered points.
Yeah, Mom, and James wanted to go home at halftime. I'm like,
I didn't want to go home at halftime. I wanted to wait because they had just scored going into half, so it was 24-7.
Yeah, and And Mom and James were sitting there freezing their butts off in
Because it was
35.
cold. I don't
It was
blame them.
35 degrees. And I'm sitting there sweating because, I probably had a few drinks. So,
Yeah, I know. You spilt my soda on me when you brought it back to me.
it was worth it. It was worth it. I had high hopes, and they came out true.
I sat by myself, and it was weird. Because everybody was looking at me like, who's this lady who just dumped soda and left you? I'm like, I don't know.
My sister, it was meant to be.
But, they scored in the second half and came back and won the game.
Yeah.
Almost won the next week, too.
I was so hopeful because then they could have made it to the Super Bowl, and I don't think they've ever made a Super Bowl.
Well, they still had to win another game. I think they had to, if they would have won, they'd had to play Buffalo. Which I don't know if that would have.
But, yeah, because they've never made a Super Bowl appearance. They've only made it to the step before.
They've made the AFC Championship that I can think of twice.
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe 3 times, but I think it's twice.
Um,
Last time I think it was 2017.
do you think Dallas has got a possible comeback? Like the 90s?
Did you see that? Did you really just ask that question? It's the Dallas Cowboys. They have Dak Prescott as their quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets injured in the next 3 weeks.
That's true. But I mean, they're 2-0.
It's the Dallas Cowboys. They have Dak Prescott as a quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets injured in the next 3 weeks.
They don't have the famous 3. Was it Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith?
Ain't nobody has that.
Who was the third? Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and
Deion Sanders?
no, he wasn't part of the 3.
I have no idea.
It was he played on Miami. He came with I just saw him at the Miami game, and he was celebrating because they were winning.
Oh, I think I know who.
Mark Ingram?
No. Mark Ingram played for Alabama.
Oh yeah, you're right. Uh,
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. I got the initials right.
Yeah, yes, you did. I will give you that.
So, have you seen Travis Hunter playing with the Jags?
I mean, he's.
I have
No,
not
I
seen
think-
any of the NFL games in the last. I haven't been watching.
So the Jags lost this week,
Yeah.
and they had multiple opportunities to win. They also had a defensive pass interference call that was called. That I don't know if you call that in that time frame. I really don't. I don't think it was a PI at all, but I am not a referee. I don't get paid to do that.
I mean, if we were referees, well, a lot of games will go a different way. That's for sure.
Oh.
Like, where's the holding? Come on, you got to hold holding.
You can call holding on every flipping play.
Exactly.
Like, come on now, be serious.
And then every freaking play, it feels like there's also a targeting call.
Yeah.
Like, let the guys play. Let them play.
Another guy who gets injured is Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he got injured. He got turf toe.
Yeah, apparently it's bad. He has had surgery.
Yeah.
He's out for like 3 months.
What are the Bengals going to do? What are the Bengals going to do?
Shoot. They got flipping, what's his name? The backup quarterback that can go literally anywhere probably in the NFL and probably start.
But he's staying with the Bengals.
But he stayed with the Bengals. And he beat, because
Oh, he's jumping in for Joe Burrow for 3 months.
Well, Joe Burrow got injured in the second quarter, I think.
Now's his time to shine.
And then he came in the second half and lit it up. I'm like, what is this? Why do the Jags just get so unsuccessful and so unlucky?
Because we're the Jags, and we wouldn't be the Jags if we weren't.
It was always the Jags.
It was always the Jags.
You know what's shocking is that the Kansas City Chiefs are the 0-2.
Yeah, the Giants just beat them.
No.
No?
They play the Giants this week.
Oh, they play the Giants. Oh, yeah, that's upcoming. No.
Yeah. They
So you got Bills.
They lost the Chargers in week 1 and then lost to the Eagles in week 2.
They just had what is it? A player just got arrested, I think.
Who?
Whoever number 4 is. He was racing his Lamborghini against another car and they got a huge wreck. And then during practice,
Did he go to Georgia?
I don't know. Probably went to Miami.
No, you don't.
But the players
you're required to get arrested.
Says the 2008 Florida team.
Look, if you look at Georgia in the last 3 years, how many players of theirs have been arrested for reckless driving? Almost every player has been arrested for reckless driving. Give me a break.
But yeah, the players came in practice wearing free number 4 shirts. It's like, no, he fucked up. There are seriously bodily injuries in that accident.
Who's?
So,
Arrested.
and they're playing the Giants this week.
Xavier Worthy.
Xavier.
Or missed him.
So where did he go to school, Daniel?
Xavier Worthy?
Yeah.
I think it was. I don't know.
We're going to find out.
Are you sure it's Kansas City Chiefs that this guy got arrested?
Yes, because Travis Kelsey was wearing his shirt, free number 4, as well as a couple of other players.
Free number 4. Oh, right, she right.
Oh yeah, Rice. That's right, because it made me think of someone else.
They were so Rashid. He did not go to any of those schools, by the way.
What school did he go to?
He went to Southern Methodist University.
Oh, SMU.
Look, sometimes you just get in a bad situation, okay?
No, you make bad decisions.
I don't know the story to make a decision or an opinion on it.
He made bad decisions. He decided to race his Lambo with somebody else, and it caused a crash.
I don't know enough of the story to make an opinion or make it a reference.
Another good game coming up is the Rams and Eagles.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good game. Both 2-0, I believe.
Yeah.
Former reigning Super Bowl champs versus a team that probably could make a deep run in the playoffs.
Because the Eagles just beat
the
Chiefs, and oh my God, we were at Halloween Horror Nights, and there were Eagles fans in the line, and they were watching the game, and you would think that they were at the game.
Yeah, Eagles fans be crazy.
Eagles! Eagles!
Fly, Eagles, fly. All right to victory. I don't know that song.
No, we're Jags fans.
The Jags don't even. Jags need a song.
You see they're talking about like the tush push play and how
I know that the Packers tried to get that removed.
Yeah, it's not just them. Like there were like 22 teams that signed to get rid of it.
I think 24. Yeah, I mean, look, if it ain't broken and everybody else seems to be working, if it's working for them, why don't everybody else do it?
How many times have we said they're on the line to get the first down or get a touchdown? We go, shove it up the butt.
I mean, like, look, if it ain't broken, and
if
you
it
can't
ain't broke, don't fix.
Look, obviously, why don't you do it? It doesn't mean you can't do it. My phone keeps.
Then put it on the table.
It's too far.
Then put it on the stool.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't understand like why people have a problem with it. Like,
I don't.
I think if people have a problem with it because they can't stop it. I'm like, they think it's too much of rugby. I'm like, okay.
There's that, but I think someone made a comment like it could be downgrading to like sexual harassment almost. I'm like, no, you're playing
It's football.
football. And
Like almost smear the queer type. Come on now, grow up.
hell, Tom Brady, he made sure his sinners were taken care of. He would give them baby powder and make sure they had a dry ass because he was putting his hands up their ass.
Hey, look,
Oh, James is adjusting.
look, it'd be like that, all right? I don't see why people have a problem with it.
I don't.
I mean, look, there's got to be like, you know what you do? You hire somebody who plays rugby, and ask them, hey, how do I stop this? I mean, if they can figure out how to stop it, that's what the Eagles did. They brought in a former rugby player. How do you think that play became a thing?
Because it's amazing. It is an amazing play.
The guy who brought it, it was like an offensive. He became like an offensive line assistant, but he was a former rugby player. And he was like, "Hey, let's do this," and it works.
It works. Don't take it out if it works. You're just upset that
You're
you
just
can't
upset you
stop
can't
it.
stop it. Like, okay, you want to stop it? Hire somebody who can.
Go to rugby. Ask for them.
Wait.
Shit.
Do what they did. Hire somebody who can stop it. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody's got to be able to do it.
Is there anything else going on with NFL?
I don't. Not off the top of my head.
Who's Monday Night Football?
Next week or this past week?
This coming Monday.
Yeah, I know who it's not.
Yeah.
Not the Jags.
Never the Jags.
Look, the Jags got a Monday night game coming up.
Who are they playing on that Monday?
The Chiefs.
Ew. Just start digging your 6-foot graves.
Look,
please.
the Chiefs are 0-2.
Well, you're telling me there's a chance.
So you're telling me there's yes, there's always a chance. They put their pants on the same way I do. One leg at a time. There's always a chance.
Just one foot in front of the other. And soon you'll be walking out the door.
No, Brock Purdy's still hurt. But I've heard he might come back this week.
Yeah.
So you know who started their quarter for them this past week?
Who?
Mac Jones.
Why does that sound familiar?
Oh, he used to play for the Patriots.
That's why he sounds
He
familiar.
got drafted for the Patriots.
Yeah.
And then the Patriots released him. And the Jags signed him to be a backup quarterback. And he played for the Jags when T-Law got injured last year. And then they released him.
Sounds like a Fragile Fred.
No. How's that Fragile Fred? That's the complete opposite.
My brain was hearing injury, and I heard lots of injuries, so never mind.
Well, he was a starter at New England. He just didn't do very well. But they won this past week, so.
Who would you say this generation's Fragile Fred is? Dax Prescott.
Either Dak Prescott or Joe Burrow.
Well, he's got turf toe, but how often is he injured? A lot.
He's probably. I don't think he's played a full year where he's been healthy. Maybe one. I think it was last year.
A lot. He's injured a lot.
His rookie year, he got hurt really badly.
And then Dax Prescott, you're always like,
It's just he always gets injured.
so what's this injury now? So yeah, he would be Fragile Fred. For those who don't know, Fragile Fred is what we call here in Jacksonville Fred Taylor.
And yet he still might get in the Hall of Fame.
Well, he was a good player. You can't deny that.
Just think if he stayed healthy the whole time, he'd already be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So, how are your Yankees doing?
My Yankees, man. Sometimes I want to punch a screen, but sometimes I'm just like, Oh, we're winning. Hey! By the way, the Yankees right now are winning 7-2.
What was it when we were first starting?
It was tied 2-2.
Yeah. Damn, 7-2. What the hell happened? Did AJ get like a couple home runs in there or something?
AJ, you mean Aaron?
Aaron Judd, AJ.
Oh, I know. I was like, what are you saying, AJ? Yeah, basically. I actually don't know.
Yeah, you say yeah basically, but you don't know.
Um, Grishman, homered. No, not really. We just got people on base and around.
Okay. Well, I can't laugh too much. The Mets, Mets, Mets.
The Mets have a really bad back of the bullpen right now.
Oh my God,
I think in the last 10 games they've blown like 7. Or not 7,
eight.
but
Eight.
they lost 8 in a row. Out of those 8 in a row, I think 4 of them, they're like setup man or closing pitcher blew. Like they were going into the like 8th inning winning, and they would end up
They're just
blowing it.
we're as Mets fans, we're just so used to the
Like I'm pretty.
hype. We get up there, we're so good, and then all of a sudden, wow.
Well, I mean, last year you guys made a decent run in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I know. But do I have hopes for this year? No.
I think if the Mets fans are just always going to be like, "Oh, we're going to get the playoffs and suck until you guys win it."
Yep.
I can't,
Yep.
I can't say much.
They know how to break your heart constantly, and it's like a really bad relationship. You love them, but you can't get rid of them because they suck so much towards the end of the season. They get your hopes high, real high. No, 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 psych. We're just not going to give you anything. The last time they won was '86, and I wasn't even alive.
Yeah, I feel that.
I was born the next year, 7 months later.
The last time the Yankees
or
won
9 months.
was 2009.
Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
I feel the same way in hockey right now. Okay, the Rangers haven't won in not since 1994.
Well, yeah. Gretzky?
I don't think he was on that team, was he?
I don't know.
I don't think Wayne Gretzky was on the Rangers.
Rain Man! Gretzky!
He might have been.
Who would you say today's Gretzky is?
Right now, I mean, he's kind of late in his career, but I would say
You think Sidney Crosby is the...
no. Oh God, what's his name? I just saw his name too.
You can see it in your head.
Plays for the Washington.
The...
Alex Ovechkin.
Oh.
He just broke Cindy's record like last year.
Oh, yeah, he would be.
He would probably be. I would say
he's late in his career. How old is he?
He's around Sidney Crosby's age.
So my age.
Yeah, probably. I think him and
Which, by the way, I'm 38.
Okay.
Just in case nobody needed to know that.
Yeah, I don't think people need to know your age, all right? I mean, you said Sidney Crosby's the same age as you. I'm pretty sure they could figure that out if they would want it.
I think I'm like 2 weeks older than him.
Really?
Yeah, he was born August 7th, 1987. That's why his number is 87. 8787.
You really put that together?
And I was born the 20th. I was supposed to be an August baby.
I was supposed to be born on Valentine's Day. I actually like we're valid, but
Your birth was scheduled.
look, if Valentine's Day was not on a weekend, I would have been born.
So I know the Brewers clinched the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of teams. Well, there's only the Brewers, Phillies, and the Cubs. Hey, the Cubbies are all
Oh, the Phillies and Cubs were added?
Yeah.
Because last time I looked, it was just the Brewers.
Yeah, the Phillies and Cubs. The Cubbies are going back to the playoffs. Playoffs. Playoffs?
You know who's not going to the playoffs? The Rockies.
No, they've already been eliminated.
I know.
They got eliminated back in July.
I know. Like, how sucky do you have to suck to be eliminated in July?
I don't. I mean, the White Sox last year that were probably eliminated back in June.
Last time they made the playoffs was when they were playing the Cubs, weren't they?
Who?
The White Sox.
No, they made it a couple years ago, I think.
Well, we call them the White Sox.
I mean, they won the World Series 20 years ago. Closer than the Mets have.
Oh, my Mets. Poor Mets.
They are not the amazing Mets anymore.
No, they haven't been the amazing Mets since they. Well, they were good last year again. Yeah. So.
They barely made the playoffs. It came down to the last day.
But we did sweep the Phillies.
You did do that, but it came down to last inning against Milwaukee.
Ah,
You needed Pete Alonso to hit a home run.
we did. Polar Bear. He saved us in the clinch. In the clutch. Clinch, clutch, clinch, clutch.
Man,
Um,
what's his name?
what are you looking at?
I'm looking at the standings.
Oh, you're looking at the MLB standings?
I just want to point out that the Cubbies have clinched a spot in the playoffs. And
We already said that.
but they're in the wild card.
Wait, what? How does that make sense?
So they've at least clinched a spot in the playoffs.
But they're in the wild card.
Yes.
Okay, so they'll just take the wild card spot.
Well, they haven't clinched because they're in the same division as Milwaukee. But both of them are going to the playoffs. It's just they don't know who's going to win the division yet. So they both clinched a playoff spot.
Yeah.
Just they don't know.
They don't have that Z marker yet.
No, they have a Z marker. You
Oh.
need to clinch the divisions an X.
Yeah.
Look, we all know who's going to win the playoffs this year.
Those are the National League, but the American League, Toronto and Detroit are leading.
Yeah. Detroit, Toronto. Who's the West Coast?
I don't know.
Oh, Seattle.
Oh. You don't hear much about Seattle.
Well, Seattle and Houston, but they're like, you look at the records. I mean, the Yankees have a better record than both Seattle and Houston. So.
Yeah, you guys are like third in the wild card, aren't you?
No, we're first. In the wild card, we're first.
No, yeah, you're like third in. Gotcha.
I mean, look at. I mean, I know Seattle has a player that just hit a 56th home run.
Nice.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he won AL MVP.
But we got some "What are you doing?" moments. You want to go over those?
Sure, shoot.
So, why don't you pull up some NFL plays? Like the Charger had a bad snap. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that happened.
No, it was a bad snap.
It was just a snap over his head. It didn't mean.
And then it didn't they touch it down at like the 2nd-yard line.
The 2nd-yard line. That does not sound right. The 2nd-yard line.
The 2-yard line.
The 2-yard line.
The 2-yard line. So Dolphins were playing, and one of their players was playing slip and slide.
What?
Yeah, look it up. One of the players, he slipped. This is week 1.
Oh,
And of course, we were talking about the Cowboys. You were right. They can't catch a ball. One player, 3 times in a row, could not catch the
Oh,
ball.
speaking of the Cowboys, you want to know a what are you doing moment?
Yeah.
They were playing the Giants this past week. The same player for the Giants, offensive lineman. I don't remember his name. The same player on the opening drive had 5 penalties
How do you have 5 penalties?
on the opening drive of the game. Had 5. I think it was 5. It might have been more.
What did he do?
Just like holding or off false start. I'm like, bro.
Did you forget how to play football?
I think they pulled him, and then they put him back in. But I'm like, dude, you gotta take him out.
You need to come to Jesus.
Like,
talk.
what are you doing?
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. I saw it. I saw a video of that, and so it was like literally a counter, like how many penalties this guy got in the opening drive. It was like over 5.
Oh, did you see when the Vikings couldn't line up in week 1?
No.
So, like, they got called, I think it was offsides. Or, yeah, offsides. And everybody on the other side was all lined up. They were ready to go. And for some reason, none of the players were lined up at all on the line of scrimmage.
What? Were they all like lined up in the backfield or something?
I don't know. Like, they looked confused as hell, that's for sure. And as soon as the ball snapped, offside.
Oh.
Everybody. Not remember that? Offside.
Everybody but the center. Or a personal foul. He was giving him the business.
Yeah. Those are some good quality moments. Absolutely.
Well.
In MLB, what were you doing? What are you doing? Moment was the Giants hit a really good scoring play. Psych! The runner missed first base.
They called him out?
Yes. So he was standing there on the bases, and the pitcher just, casually throws it to first base, and they called him out. And they wanted a review, and you can see his foot completely miss the first base. It's like, what are you doing?
I got hair. I got you a what are you doing moment. I think this was week 1. This might have been week 2. But this is Syracuse football. It is not. If you can't tell, the sideline is not straight.
It's not straight.
You can clearly tell it like this.
Like, I'm gonna paint this blind. Dude.
I'm just like.
You had one job.
You had one job and you failed. What are you doing?
Reminds me of the commercial when they're with the Chiefs and he paints chefs instead.
And he's like,
who are the chefs?
But who are the chefs? Oh my god, jeez.
You had one job.
I'm like, come on, what is this? Can't. Like, you literally get paid to do that. You can't do one thing correct.
If I'm not mistaken, there was a throw with the Yankees and Astros, and the ball slipped and he goes, boink, instead. I think that was an Astros player that threw it.
I know.
And the Yankees scored, but like he went to go throw it, and it just went, bloop. Not even a throw. This slipped out of his hand.
I have no idea. I don't know. We haven't played the Astros in a while.
Oh no, that was a Pirates outfielder.
Oh, okay. I was about to say we haven't played the Astros.
No. The Pirates outfielder. No, the Pirates outfielder. He's barely even playing. Like, he misses the pop fly, and then he's not even running to go get the ball. He's just walking to it.
Oh,
And then
this reminds me of something.
and then when he's at bat, he's barely even running to the bases. They pulled his ass out of the game.
This reminds. I got a what are you doing moment. So this happened this past week. It was the Steelers and was it Seattle? Is that who they were playing? And Seattle just scored a touchdown or a field goal. I don't remember what they actually scored. And they kicked off. Kick off, and it hit the ground, and he went to like catch it, but he missed it, but didn't touch him. But since it hit like in the field of play, it was still live. And so instead, when he missed it, instead of just going to pick it up, just let it roll. I guess he thought it was like going to go out of bounds, but didn't go out and back the end zone. It was still a live ball, and it didn't roll fully out. So the other team Seattle picked it up.
Seattle picks it up and walks it in.
Well, no, it was in the end zone. They rolled into the end zone.
Oh, and they picked it up.
And it picked it up, and it was a touchdown.
Touchdown.
I'm like, what are you doing? He just didn't even go after it. He just like
looked at
it and walked away. And I'm like, still a live ball. Just like, oh boy.
It reminds me of the college play that just happened recently. I don't remember what team it was. And who they're playing a D1 top 5 conference team, and it might have been Clemson. I don't remember. But it was their cupcake team that he caught it. He thought he caught fair catch, but it wasn't called as a fair catch. And he goes to toss it to the referee.
That was a couple years ago.
But he goes to toss it to the referee, and the referee's like,
it backs off like, oh.
So he's like, oh snap, no, because he tossed it and it went on the ground. And he's like, oh crap.
Yeah, he realized what he did, and I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yep, nope, wah wah wah, and they got a touchdown on that.
Not surprising whatsoever.
Tennessee wide right, we'd already discussed that, but still, that was a. I don't know.
Kickers can't kick under pressure. That's all I'm going to say. It happens to everyone, no matter what team you're for and how good you are. College kickers cannot kick under pressure.
And then you got Florida with their 5 interceptions. What are you doing?
Hey, we got 5 interceptions, and we only lost by 10 points. I will take a win wherever I can find it.
There was a moment between Mizzou and the Raging Cajuns. I think it was a touchdown. And I think he just literally passed it to the wrong fucking team. But I don't know. I have to look that up. Oh, there was a what were you doing moment with Ole Miss. I guess they slam dunk a basketball or something whenever they celebrate.
Yeah.
And then somehow the basketball ended up on the field.
So I think they either picked it off or it was a touchdown. And as a celebration, because they celebrate on the sidelines now. You can't really celebrate on the field anymore.
Yeah.
So what happened was they score a touchdown or interception. They go to celebrate and they have a basketball. And they have a basketball hoop on the sidelines. Because they did this last year. They had a basketball. Florida actually, when they beat Florida, where Florida beat them last year, we slam dunked on their own basketball hoop, and I thought it was funny. Mm-hmm. So they have a basketball hoop on their sideline, and they would slam dunk the ball when they score a touchdown or something as a celebration. But I guess he slam dunked it so hard it rolled onto the field.
Which is funny, considering how many people are surrounding him, and you would think it would hit their legs
somebody
before it got onto the field.
I saw that video, and I did somebody throw the ball on the side. I'm like, how did that?
You're in the wrong sport, sir. Here's the ball back.
So the ref grabs the ball, and instead of just handing it,
he tossed it.
He tossed it. What I thought was funny, Lane Kiffin, who's the head coach of Ole Miss, was just doing this in the back.
Yeah, and he tossed it through his arms.
What are we doing here?
This is the wrong sport for that. Come on, man.
That's Lane Kiffin for you.
Oh,
He knows when to have fun.
are we sure? Are
He
we sure
knows
about
when
that?
he knows when to have
Are
fun.
we sure about that?
He knows when to have
He
fun.
gives up on teams left and right. Come on, man.
He knows.
Surprise-
He left Tennessee. Whoop-de-doo. It was like, you know how many people have done that now? That's a common thing. What he did.
I know. Like, freaking Jimbo Fisher did it to Florida State, and I will.
Not really. He didn't really leave Florida State.
He just up and left in the middle of the season. He couldn't even finish the season with them.
Oh, okay. Everybody does it.
And then we got Shitty Willie.
Also, Lane Kiffin was from California, so probably want to go home.
Well, he ain't home now.
Nope. Well, he is home. His home is Ole Miss.
Is that who he played for?
No. He played for Fresno State.
What do you think about NIL deal?
I mean, I don't know. Do I think college kids should be getting paid for their name, image, and likeness?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but
sure.
do I think they need to get
Do I think
a whole freaking $4.1 million deal just for signing with a freaking team? Absolutely not.
Yeah. Do I think they should be paid $4-5 million? Hell no. Like, come on now.
You haven't even proven yourself coming out of high school. What makes you think you deserve that money? You go to college so you can go into the pros to make that money.
Yeah. Carson Beck does not deserve to make $4.5 million.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And the only reason he went to Miami is because his girlfriend was at Miami.
I don't know enough about that, but he was at Georgia originally.
Yeah, and his girlfriend was playing basketball at Miami.
Well, I don't think they're together.
Wow. You went to Miami for absolutely nothing, but except for $4.5 million.
Well, he also wasn't playing great. I feel
like, why are we paying these kids? They haven't even proven themselves their worth. But you're selling. Now, do they deserve to get the rights to the jerseys that are sold? Their images that are sold? Absolutely. And if you're going to make a deal, make it a deal with the company who wants to use you in a commercial. The school does not need to be paying that much money just for you to come to the school.
I don't think the schools are paying it. I think it's a collective of deals that they're making at the total amount they're probably going to make. I don't know if it's actually the school paying $4.5 million for you to play.
No, it's the school because they got a couple of lawsuits that are from some players that were promised money and they didn't get it.
Oh.
As far as I know, it's the school. Either way, they don't need to be making that much money. That is a pro football player check, then you need to earn that spot. And coming out of high school, you haven't even shown your worth.
He's been in college for 4 years.
Yeah, that's different when you're transferring from school. And that's another thing. Stop this constant transferring. It needs to, there's no loyalty whatsoever in college football anymore, hardly.
Well, look, I know you're allowed one transfer.
I remember
one free transfer.
I remember you were allowed one free transfer, and you sat out that 1 year, and then you came in as a redshirt so you could finish.
Well, yeah, right now you're allowed one free transfer right now.
But the constant transferring, it just needs to stop.
It's not. I don't know why people are like, it's constant transfer. It's not really constant transfer.
Well, we had UJ or whatever his.
He was able to transfer and play because he graduated college already. He was in college for 10 years.
No, that's Miami player. I'm talking about the one who went from Clemson to Oregon State.
Yeah, DJ Uiagalelei, whatever his face is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was already graduated college.
Yeah, he needed then, and that's another thing. If you're already graduated, why are you still playing?
Because people can graduate in 3 years, like Peyton Manning did.
That's fine. You can graduate in 3 years, But don't be playing like you went to college for 10 years.
No, I was being dramatic.
Okay, you're.
I think he was on college like that.
Or how about the one that played for Miami for 9 years?
That's look, at that point, that man needs to retire. He had injury after injury after injury.
There was no need for him to be on the team. You get 4 years, maybe 5 if you're a redshirt.
I won't. So I'll give him 6, but 6 is only if you get injured.
That's just being a red shirt.
You get a red shirt because some people they don't play.
And that's why I said you get 4 years.
You get a red
and
shirt.
You get your red shirt for 5.
Yeah, and then if you get injured in one of the years, you'll get a med. But like the injury is only if you played less than like 4 games. So if you get injured in a year and you played less than 4 games, I'll give you a medical red shirt. It's called a medical red shirt.
You don't need to be on the team for 9 years.
Well, no, I think
absolutely.
I'll give you 5, and then 6 if you get injured. But the max you'll get is 5 with a red shirt. Because you can play up to 4 games. It's still red shirt.
Yeah. It's just, that was ridiculous.
Plus all that, plus you also have to include like COVID. I think COVID years are actually out now.
They should be out now because it's been 4 years now.
5.
5.
4 or 5.
I say 4 since they cleared it and got out and got through with it. So all the players who had to deal with COVID years should be gone.
I think
the ones who dealt with the COVID years should be gone and onto the NFL or whatever prospects they had dealing with their careers.
Yeah. But I think it's gonna keep happening. Like I think I saw today that in college football they're getting rid of the spring transfer portal, so it's just gonna be one transfer portal window.
Good.
And it's gonna. They don't know when it's gonna be, but I think I saw it. They want it to be in January, or after most of the season's done with.
Yeah.
Now you'll still have your 30-day transfers window where if your coach gets fired, like UCLA and West Virginia Tech, those players that their coach got fired, they can enter the transfer portal. I don't think they will because it's still the season, but they can enter the transfer portal. But I think you can also enter the transfer portal and still play. But but yeah, I think they want it to be in January, if I read correctly. It's going to be one single window, and you'll be able to...
One and done. That's it.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You get one free transfer where you can automatically play. You're eligible to play. But if you transfer again, you have to sit out unless you graduate. If you graduate school and you transfer, you can play.
Yeah, because there's really technically at that point nothing holding you because you've already graduated.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about what the 9 conference games with SEC? I personally think that ACC needs to do the exact same thing.
Eventually, I think like I know the Big Ten was waiting on. I think the Big Ten might have already had gone, but I don't mind it. I mean, as a fan, I think it's funny because you always see these people like they're complaining about there being 9 conference games, but then it's also the same fans complaining that there's teams playing like Northern Illinois or like they're playing.
They're complaining about the cupcakes.
Yeah, they're complaining about cupcakes, but then they don't like 9 conference games.
That doesn't make sense. I think if you get 9 conference games, because the SEC is probably the strongest out of all the conferences right now. I'll be one to say SEC or Big Ten.
Yeah, I'd say SEC or Big Ten. I'd lean yeah, probably.
And if you're going to strengthen your conference, the best way to do it is just to continuously play more conference games.
You know, people want to play the best. So if your conference is the best and you want to play the best, beat the best.
Exactly.
Might as well play more conference.
And I would like, if you're going to play out of conference games, would love for those rare, you never see him play ever type games.
Yeah, so the SEC actually, one of their scheduling rules are, so you'll have 9 conference games, and then you'll have one of your out of conference games has to be with at least one team from
Another
the other
top conferences.
top conferences of Notre Dame. Which I mean, Florida plays Florida State every year, so that kind of nix that. But
yeah, but still, since that's a rivalry game, they might want to look into doing another one, just because.
I don't know if they might play like a team from like the American, like South Florida again, or uh, like someone who's not small school, but not a big school, because you want those cupcake games.
I would like to see an out of conference game again between Ohio State and Florida. Just
We don't. We haven't played Ohio State.
No, and yeah,
not in the regular season. Let me.
That's what I mean. In
not in the regular season.
That's what I would like to see is something like that in the regular season.
I know. In a couple years, I think Florida's supposed to play Colorado.
Yeah.
See, a lot of their schedules, they're supposed to play like NC State, and they were supposed to play Arizona State, and Cal.
And then they nixed those.
Those all got canceled because
of the non-conference game.
Yeah. I think they're supposed to play Notre Dame. And they're supposed to play still Colorado.
We play next year at Tuscaloosa in Alabama, and then.
Aren't you guys supposed to play Georgia?
We're supposed to play Georgia. Georgia's on our schedule coming up.
When's that?
I want to say starting 2027.
That'd be fun.
That will be fun.
Go to Athens.
Oh. Athens and Tallahassee. There you go. Yummy. I don't know who else we had on our schedule to pick up that was huge.
I don't know if y'all scheduled anybody. Not off the top of my head.
So, yeah, I would definitely love to see ACC follow suit in doing all that. Strengthen our conference up.
Yeah, makes sense.
It does. It does. You want to see the best of the best.
And it's more enjoyable for fans because you're not.
You get more, for one, their ACC or SEC, whichever. It's more in-conference rivalry that's available.
Yeah. I think when they do 9 conference games, they're going to do like 3 permanent teams and they'll rotate the other 6.
Well, you already know Georgia's going to be a permanent team on the Florida schedule.
Yeah.
So, who do you think your other teams are going to be?
LSU and Tennessee.
LSU. I definitely see LSU. You guys play them all the time anyway, every year.
Yeah, well, they've been our permanent team for. Yeah. When we went to East and West, they were our permanent.
Was Tennessee a permanent team?
Well, they were when we had divisions. They were on the east side, so we played them every year. But yeah, that's probably going to be our.
I've seen people say like South Carolina.
No, I think Tennessee is more of a bigger rival because
they are.
Well, for the longest time, that Tennessee-Florida matchup in September was always the winner of that game would always go to the SEC championship.
Yes.
For the longest time, in like the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
Even in the middle.
And they usually used to make the Florida game the checkered game, depending on how the season was playing.
Yeah. I think they made.
This year they did it with Georgia.
I think they did it with Georgia. I don't know if they do it every year or every game, but
no, it's select few games.
Checkered game. You see what Ohio State tried doing?
No.
They tried doing a. So have you seen? You know what Ohio State's helmet looks like, right?
I do.
They have like the black and white silver
down the strip, and then they do the Buckeye stickers based off like Florida State does.
They tried doing that, where one of the end zones, they had. I can find it. One end zone, they wanted fans to wear like the color of the stripe. So like it would be like black.
They tried to do the stripes with the stadium.
Yeah, but it was like they basically tried to do the helmet,
Oh, trying to imagine this in my head before you show it to me.
It was,
What game? That was this last game they did that?
yeah. So you see how that's kind of how they wanted it to look like.
That's just weird.
So the end zone looked like pretty good. That's what the students said. So the end zone looked.
But the fans didn't, like the alumni and all the regular fans just showed up and whatever.
It's called a helmet. This is what they. So they wanted. I think, they wanted it to look like hot. They wanted it to look like that, in one of the end zones, and then they wanted everybody else to wear gray, so it looked like the helmet.
It didn't work out that way, did it?
Well, the end zone looked nice. It actually worked out.
Yeah, that's what.
But I guess everybody else, they didn't get the memo. So it kind of looked like everybody kind of just wore red. It looks weird. But I mean, I don't know how I wonder how Tennessee does it.
So when you buy your tickets, I found this out. When you buy your tickets, at
Does it tell you? I guess it
tells you
what to win.
It tells you you're going to be in this section, and this section is designated an orange section or a white section.
I think it's cool that like family, like people actually involved.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
like,
an awesome tradition to be able to do that and have that camaraderie. To that is just a great thing that they can be able to do.
Yeah,
I know the only thing that Florida State has ever done was blackout games, and Florida doesn't have a blackout game, do they? I think they just do I think they do a blowout game.
No, we had wore black jersey uniforms 2 years ago. We haven't worn them.
Yeah, traditionally the blackout games is the game.
Yeah, we lost that game, so I don't.
Yeah, we consider our blackout games very unlucky.
Yeah. We're actually wearing retro jerseys.
You guys are going retro?
Yeah, for our homecoming game, we're wearing our old retro uniform.
Nice. Which retro are we going with? Is it gonna? It's gonna have that traditional F on the side instead of Gators on the helmet.
It's like
Listen, the only retro jersey I don't want Florida State to ever bring back is that mustard yellow.
I know. That's the helmet's like.
Oh, that's cool. That is real retro.
Yeah.
We're going 50s retro.
That's the jerseys. Like
nice.
The 60s look.
Nice. Spurrier days.
Yeah, there's the point.
All right.
Like the good old 60s, 70s.
Nice clean cut. Yeah, Florida State, if anybody out there knows, they know. Florida State had these ugly ass mustard
yellow. They weren't
yellow.
even garnet, or they weren't even gold.
No.
They were just plain yellow.
They were mustard yellow.
I'm like, who thought
and it wasn't just the shirt, it was the pants too, and it was god awful.
That was a good idea. I was like the color rush uniforms that the Jaguars had. Did you see those a couple years ago?
No.
They were just god awful.
Was they all wearing like just all teal?
No.
Daniel is showing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is like a mustard, spicy mustard yellow.
Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard.
Not even mustard. That's we're spicy.
I'm like, why would someone wear it? Like, who thought, oh, this looks great, but no.
Why?
Whoever thought that was a good idea needs to be fired.
Yeah, whoever's in charge of the fashion industry for the colors and all that, they need to.
Some uniforms look great.
Yeah.
When it comes to color,
uniforms. I'd never see them wear them, but I would love in November to finally maybe see about Florida State putting in the turquoise jerseys. They've never worn them on a game.
I know they have them.
They have them. Because fans are able to buy them.
Like, I've seen them, like the players, they'll, like for recruiting, they'll I've seen them wear them.
Yeah, but
I don't know why they haven't
they have
worn 'em.
never played them in them, and I would
I'm
love for them to bring that. Yes, it is freaking UNC's colors, but the turquoise has a much bigger meaning with
sure.
Florida State. It is Native American pride. It's the colors that you represent for the Native Americans, particularly
I know the
Seminoles.
basketball team wears them.
Yeah, the basketball team will wear them.
But they usually wear it during the.
And it's usually during only November. They'll do that, and they'll have pink and all that for breast cancer.
I don't think it's just during November. I've seen them wear it during that when they play down in Sunrise. The tournament down there.
Does that start in October?
No.
Oh, it's at a December tournament.
Yeah, they play 2 games. They used to play the Orange Bowl Classic.
But I know that they typically save the turquoise colors for Native American heritage awareness.
That makes sense.
So.
I mean, if you have them, I don't know why you wouldn't wear them.
Exactly.
Use them when you got them. Smoke them when you got them.
So, is there anything else you want to add?
You want to do some picks?
Yeah, let's do some picks. Pull up the top 25. Let's do some picks.
Okay. You just want to do top 25. All right, where do you want to start?
Let's start with whatever's the earliest game and go down the list. I don't know how you have it pulled out.
That game's at 11 o'clock at night. Holy crap.
What game is it?
Michigan State, USC.
Oh, that's because they're in California. So 11 minus 3 is 8 o'clock.
State? You know, it would suck if you're a Michigan State fan on the East Coast.
Yeah, well, yeah, Michigan is Eastern time, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
They're either Eastern or Central. So
it's close to the line. I don't know actually where the line ends up to the north.
Dude, that line even in a straight line, it's like a zigzag all the way down.
I think like Ohio, I think is on the East Coast.
Ohio's East Coast, yes.
So I mean, I know Michigan's like right next to Ohio, so I don't know where.
Either way, the time difference is going to be like a mess up because they're going to be like, I'm used to it being midnight. I'm so freaking tired.
Just do that. Just look at me.
Yeah, you're going to have to pull up everything on your phone because my phone's not available right now. But, what big games are going to happen this week?
Yeah, so they're Eastern time zone. So
Okay.
it'll be at 11 o'clock. It'll be 8 o'clock here or there.
Yeah. All right, so let's start down the list.
All right, so I have. So the first game is at noon at Texas Tech at Utah.
Ooh. I'm going to have to go with Texas Tech on that one.
I'm going to go Utah.
You're going with
and
Utah.
I think Utah's going to cover the 3.
You think they're going to come back in the second half?
No, I say they're going to cover the 3.5. They're going to win by more than 4.
Yeah.
I think Kent State's going to win.
That's just because they're playing us, Florida State. Absolutely not. I don't think so. Not against us.
I think Oklahoma will win. They're playing Auburn.
Yeah, Oklahoma's going to win that one.
We know Auburn's ranked 23rd in the country, but I don't.
Auburn's got they got a decent team, but I don't think they're going to be able to cover the ball like Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's favored 6.
Yeah.
Notre Dame probably win.
Who are they playing?
Purdue.
Yeah, no, Notre Dame is going to win.
Oh, here's one. Indiana at Illinois, or Illinois at Indiana.
Ooh, that one's going to be that's a good game. That is a good game to watch.
So Indiana is
I'm calling Illinois on that one.
Do
you think
I think Illinois covers, but
you don't think they're going to hold on to the?
No. So Indiana is 5.5 favorite, right? I think Illinois covers, but they lose. So I think it's going to be a game-winning field goal at the end.
Exactly. I was about to say, I think it's going to come down to the last.
Less than it'll come down to the last possession.
Exactly.
Illinois just knows how to blow games. They just don't know how to finish. Even though I'm a Florida fan, I'll take Miami.
I can never pick Miami. I'm sorry. I'm going to have high hopes for Florida, please.
The truth hurts.
The last two games.
The truth hurts. Leave me alone. I want Billy Napier fired.
Not only Billy Napier, but your athletic director.
He needs to go too.
How did he get a contract extension? That is beyond my...
He is not made... He's made... He's probably made one good hire.
But...
Maybe two. He's made one good hire.
He just needs to go. He needs to go. He might understand a few sports, but not even.
Bring back Jeremy Foley. I will take Jeremy Foley.
Is that how bad it is?
It's just the decisions he makes. It's just like, why do you think that's a good decision? He wanted to cut the capacity. I understand cutting the capacity. All right, but not by 10,000.
Are we talking the capacity of the stadium?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Florida State just took out 20,000 seats. They went from 80 to 67,000 seats.
Yeah, but Ben Hill Griffin Stadium sits almost 90,000.
I know.
And he wanted to go down to 80 or 75. I'm
what are you gonna block out the seats?
I have no idea. That stadium is iconic for holding 90,000. That is why it's always loud.
Yeah, and you're in a bowl stadium.
It's built in the ground.
Exactly. It's a bowl. Whereas other stadiums I've seen,
you walk on.
Like
you're on ground level.
But it's called the swamp for a reason. It's in the swamp.
Well, yeah, it's built in the drain.
I know Duke Stadium is that way, and it's a beautiful stadium.
I've never been there.
It's very beautiful. Very Gothic architecture.
Well, that whole campus is like that. Have you seen where they play basketball?
I know.
It's like a castle outside. I'm like, you can't even tell it's a freaking arena.
We can agree that.
Speaking of Duke basketball, Florida plays Duke at Cameron Indoors. Sure.
Where?
They play Duke at Cameron Indoor. Yeah, Duke plays at Florida. It's for the ACC challenge they do every year.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, okay, y'all, that, you know what? That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good game. Did you guys lose anybody this year?
We lost 3 guys. Or 3 guards, but we picked up a couple guys.
And then
our entire front court came back.
And this is 7-9's first season playing.
He won't play, but he'll be able to play. He'll be allowed to play.
Yeah.
Last year he redshirted.
Yeah, he redshirted. He needs to. He needs to work on his skills a little more. He looks like a stick when he moves.
He did play for Canada.
Yeah.
Their whatever under 21 team, whatever they played in.
Yeah.
Tournament over the summer, and he played for them.
So I understand y'all signed him for his height, but come on, the kid's got to work.
I mean, yeah. Well, he was also supposed to be in high school still.
Yep.
He graduated a year early. I think he graduated 2 years early, but
they did that with Aaron Hernandez.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he graduated 6 months early, so they could get him down for spring training.
Oh, well, everybody does that in college now. Football.
That's true.
They graduate in December, so they can be in spring training. Everybody does that now. I'm talking about he graduated a full year in basketball. He was supposed to graduate this past year, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, back to picks. So I think with Florida losing the last 2 games?
Yeah.
I think they might actually pull an upset. I'm hoping. Okay, let me clarify. I'm hoping they pull an upset. I don't care. I'm not picking Miami.
I want them to win.
I'm not picking Miami.
Well,
I refuse
I
to.
would be surprised if we lose. But
You wouldn't be surprised.
I'm saying this. Florida threw 5 interceptions. And we only lost by 10.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I think they have some. There's some hope.
But we also lost a big player on defense. But
And then
let me tell.
this is in Gainesville this year.
No.
Oh, you guys are in Miami. Oh,
Yeah, I should have played.
and Miami fans have been showing up. Normally, you see that stadium and it's like, where are the fans?
That's because they actually have a team they can cheer for. They haven't had a team to cheer for since the early 2000s.
Bandwagon.
And even then, they were like, I don't.
They're bandwagon fans. They just don't have any support for their team unless they're good.
Well, that campus is an hour away from the stadium. They don't play on campus.
Not anymore.
They never have.
I thought they played on campus before.
No, the Orange Bowl was never on campus.
So what was the campus that was the stadium that was falling apart?
That was the Orange Bowl, but it wasn't on campus.
Oh.
You talk about the stadium that fell 2 weeks after Mom went and saw it?
Yeah, so
where her seat was?
So the story is Mom went to the game. She went to the Miami Florida game and they got these
I don't know. I think it was
like the concrete of the stadium was deteriorating so bad. It's amazing that it didn't fall during the game or even during that time, but like after they got home 2 weeks later in their section, concrete.
2 weeks later?
I think it was about a week or 2 weeks later. Concrete had fallen from the stadium in their section, so it's like, yeah, that's not good. Time for a new stadium.
I don't
think they even built a new stadium until 10 years later.
I don't know what it was. Because they played. They should have stadium with the Dolphins forever.
I know.
For a while.
Let's take a bet though. How many times do you think? Do you think the fans are going to throw glass bottles this year?
Why would they?
Because they've done it multiple times in other, like in Florida and Florida State games in the past.
No, I don't think so. They don't have a reason to.
No, not with Florida, but I have a feeling if Florida does come back,
if Florida wins,
absolutely.
I don't know what the hell.
There's going to be so much trash. They're known for throwing trash and
Miami fans are. I see all the video today of Miami fans saying Florida fans are horrible.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Miami are the worst fans out there.
I went to a Florida Miami game when it was in Orlando, like in 2019. Miami fan, I don't know if you heard, they beat up our band director.
Yes, they're the worst.
They're horrible.
They threw not only at the football players, but they'll throw stuff at the band too. Like, we're just the band. Are you kidding me?
They beat up our band director.
I know.
What did he have to do with anything?
We're just the band, sir.
He doesn't even do this. The student does that.
Yeah,
he just stands
there. The drum major
tells him what to play.
Exactly. They are nasty. Like, I know Florida and Florida State has a rivalry, but my God, Miami, this is why I say I would pour gasoline and not water on a burning house for them.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, you said Sunjin? Well, thank you, Sunjin. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully we get more follows. This is our first show. So, welcome to the show.
But I mean, I'm like, what are we doing? These fans are horrible.
Huh. I cannot stand Miami. Is it okay? So, back to the picks. Yeah, Florida, Miami. Who else is going now?
Michigan State, USC.
I'm gonna call USC on that one, just because of the time zone.
Yeah, I'll take USC. Michigan State hasn't shown me a lot this year.
They haven't.
I mean, they're 3-0, but they haven't really shown me anything. I know who you're going to pick on this one. Oregon State and Oregon.
For those who don't know, I am still going to college, but I am currently with Oregon State. My Beavers, my poor Beavers, they are not doing well. 0-2.
I went 3.
0-3. Correction, 0-3. And the likelihood of them showing up against Oregon is slim to none. It's just, it's like being a Mets fan. Like, I love you guys, but
This should be a good game. Michigan at Nebraska.
ooh,
Over under is 45 and a half. Yeah, 45 and a half. 46 and a half. And then Michigan's favored by wins.
what? 70?
Like,
80?
no, Michigan's favored by a point and a half.
Oh, so it's literally down in the middle.
It's dead even 50-50 almost. Flip a coin.
I'm going to go with Nebraska on this one because I think, yes, Michigan's doing decent, but I don't think they're going to be able to hold the scrimmage against Nebraska. I think Nebraska's going to hold the line.
Michigan's got a freshman quarterback on the road.
Yeah.
This would be his second road game. But Nebraska's got Patty Mahomes 2.0.
I know. I saw his
So I will
video.
take Nebraska.
Yes.
That man,
when they came into the Chiefs Stadium, that is Patty Mahomes.
man not only looks like Patty Mahomes, he plays like and acts like Patty Mahomes.
It's like he was born and bred under Patrick Mahomes.
And Patrick Mahomes knows it too.
Oh, he loves it.
So I will take Nebraska to win at home.
Everybody excuse James for messing with our sound tech. This is our sound tech guy. James, say hi.
Heyo. Call it loud.
Well, first you say that we're not loud enough. Now we're too loud.
Other than that, no big top 25.
We're still in cupcake season.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting to those.
We're getting to those conference games.
We're just starting conference, so I mean, it's like.
Does LSU have off?
No, they play.
Oh, they play another cupcake?
Yeah. They play.
Who's Alabama playing?
Yeah, they play.
Nice. They have a bye week.
Arkansas.
What am I saying nice for? We beat them.
Arkansas.
Of course they beat them.
Arkansas plays this week on the road at Memphis.
Normally the cupcake teams come to you.
Yeah.
Arkansas? Okay, I'm gonna.
I also find it funny.
How has Memphis been doing?
Like 3-0.
I'm gonna call Memphis against Arkansas.
I would think Arkansas.
Pig suey, bacon bit.
Wait.
You think they're gonna upgrade to a pulled pork sandwich?
No. Lost all.
Didn't think so.
That. We all. They're probably going to 6.
Who's Georgia playing? So how many bye weeks we got this in the top 25?
$14.
14.
I don't think Alabama and Georgia don't play this week because they play next week. They play next week. They play against each other next week. That's why.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Think we close it out on the picks, or do you got any more things you want to add?
No, not that I can think of off the top of my head. Let me check
Thank you.
Twitter. Is there any pick came out earlier?
Hey, what's Twitter or X saying? What's going on in the news with the X? Nothing.
Other than, also, I guess I should go. UCLA. I don't know, did I tell you about UCLA? Oh, they're 0-3, right?
Yeah.
They fired the coach.
Oh yeah. That's right. I heard something about that. UCLA fired the coach.
Yeah. So they're 0-3. They just lost to New Mexico. They paid $1.2 million to come beat you. And
Go New Mexico.
And they beat them badly.
I just recently got back into TikTok, and I follow one of their players. So, just because I like his content.
Oh.
He shows behind the scenes stuff and what they like.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, but they good for New Mexico. Good on
I
them.
made 1.2 million, and then they came at your home stadium, 38 to like 10 or something. My God dang.
Damn.
And then Virginia Tech fired their coach.
Okay, okay.
They lost the Old Dominion at home.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They
Yeah,
just
they
didn't lose either.
good.
They
You
got
said
the
they
butt
did.
whooped.
You even said that they needed to fire him, and then they came out and fired
They were
him.
like, yeah, they need to fire that man real quick. They did.
So my husband's cousins graduated from Old Dominion. I know they were very happy.
Well, Matt, Old Dominion's in Norfolk. So
Yeah,
that makes sense.
we got Norfolk State and Old Dominion.
I mean, we drove right by the stadium.
Yeah, we did. I've driven by both schools multiple times.
I don't think I drove by the stadium. I know we drove right next to. We kind of have to drive. Well, where Matt lived, he's the base. He has to drive right by.
Matt's our other brother, by the way.
He has to drive.
Yeah.
Basically, we drove by the arena.
Well, we're going to go ahead and call it after this now. This is our first show. Again, we are House Divided, a sibling rivalry. I'm Kiri, and this is Deno. This is our first.
Media.
We're going to put out some stuff like social medias. We're going to hopefully share in multiple platforms. We're going to set it all up for you guys so you can follow us. Again, this is our first show, so we're going to start working out some kinks. If you have any suggestions or anything, comment it on the Twitch board there and let us know. All right? Thanks for having us.
Deuces. There we go.